Tyrese Maxey Pro Day. We're in the Sports Academy in LA. You see a little bio on Maxey, 6'3", just under 200 pounds, from Dallas, Texas. Played at Kentucky for 1 year. Was an all-SEC freshman in the workouters beginning. They're starting with ball handling. Jay Billis, Mike Smith's Dallin Cuff here for you as he begins his workout. Second-team All-League player. As we touched on in the beginning of the show, it is an abnormal offseason for everybody across the world.
So his body looks really good. He's really shooting the ball at a high level, and he's really taking this as seriously as any other prospect, I've seen in this draft.
He was grinding, to say the least, and most players are out there working, but that the 4:50 a.m. wake up when you don't know if we're going to have a season or when the draft is going to be is quite a commitment. As you take a look at his normal routine, worked out with Rajon Rondo prior to going to the bubble. He's gone through some ball handling, there's some full court transition dunks. He's now going to work on some pick and roll and dribble handoff finishes at the rim.
And in all these workouts, I mean, they're limited to 1-on-0. And in past years, they could play 2-on-2, 3-on-3, and at least that gave you a little bit more of a competitive glimpse into what these players are made of. And 1-on-0 is a very limited value. I mean, it's better to see them than not, but 1-on-0 is limited.
That's something I've talked about a lot in this offseason, guys, is the ability or the inability to actually work on your game in real game situations and play 5-on-5. I can't imagine going that long without playing.
To get to the rim.
His freshman year, obviously, played at Kentucky for Coach John Calipari. Coach Cal has 21 lottery picks in the NBA since he took over just at Kentucky. That is the most in the country. Here's what he had to say about Tyrese.
Tyrese Maxey reminded me of a Jamal Murray. Tyrese is about 6'2", maybe a little bit bigger. Jamal is a little bit bigger, probably 6'5", but the same kind of player. On the ball, off the ball, fight to defend, deflect balls, rebounds above the rim. I laugh every day I walk in, the kid had a smile on his face. It's a spirit about him of what he could do. And so you look at him, what you see, where you think he could be, he goes. Our kids here are not pigeonholed into one position. They're taught basketball, and when you watch him, how he shoots it, his runners, his handle, his physicalness, if anybody passes on him in a certain range, it's kind of like going to be the Jamal thing, the Shea thing. If you want me to keep going, I'll tell you, he's going to be that guy.
Of course, Coach is talking about Jamal Murray, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Obviously, Tyler Hero falls into that
the energy
group.
Department, and he's going to bring guys together and have that joy. That's obviously a huge asset aside from just his skill level and talent.
100%. Working on some three-pointers, running baseline to baseline.
You can see he is making these shots, and he's really worked on his shooting mechanics, and I think they're going to get even better.
Mike, you think that, I mean, Jay's right, he's knocked down a number of these shots right now, especially in the last two drills. Do you think even this performance here will help assuage some fears, if there were, from some scouts?
I don't think so much. I think watching the guy 1-on-0 carries, only so much weight. But I do think people that really like him, scouts that really like him, they know he can shoot the ball.
All right, Tyrese is going to take a break at the free throw line.